Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. You've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference champion. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Pirates looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Will he score here? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Wow, you love to see this first drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on 3rd down. Impressive, and now they get a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
The Pirates looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They punch it in on the opening possession. It's 3rd and goal now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, East Carolina. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. A solid run, good for first down yardage. He's going to hand this off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Wideouts now clustered. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now the try here for the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Critical third down play for this offense right here.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect with his receiver downfield.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Finds a receiver in the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Boy, they get some big yards here on third down, but they're still going to be short, so it'll bring up a fourth down and a big decision for this offense.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Jaguars offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Receivers are bunched together. Back to pass. It's Bryant. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Jaguars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Vincent Porter looking to bring some pressure. On third down, he drops to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaking free at midfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Jaguars pick up enough yardage for a first down. Has the first down and more. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking to throw it on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. They'll go hurry up here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to apply to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Pirates. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. As the first down is still going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Jaguars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing to take wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. To throw, it's Bryant. He's running out of time here. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Receiver makes the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for the 1st down and goal.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Pirates looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Correct snap to the back. And tackled there by the defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Bryant, bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Jaguars will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's fourth down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ballgame.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward. You know, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Jaguars offense back on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Bryant. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.